still aboard Megan's ship? It feels odd. What is this place? Where am I? I can feel something moving closer. Watching.
Empress Emily Caldwin. I'm a friend of your father's from the bad old days. I never expected us to meet. I watched your mother die at the hands of schemers who wanted your little empire. Then you were rescued by a killer in a strange mask. I thought that was the end of the excitement. But Delilah and the Duke are flies in the ointment, aren't they? How many of your own subjects are you ready to slaughter? And what are you willing to become? 15 years ago, I asked Corvo that last question. This is the moment that changed him. Now it's your turn, Emily.
Burns from the inside. I feel like I'm standing at the edge of something. All the stories, they're true. Incredible. This is how I'm going to save my father and reclaim the throne. What is that? It feels familiar.
I know you. Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Mother? You're here, but you're not here. In my hand, but somewhere else.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can. There are no stars in the sky here. There's no sky. You shouldn't be here. No one should. In thousands of years, few have seen this place. 3 were empresses.
Who is Delilah really? How could she? I don't understand.
There's a strange power in this place. I will never walk in the sun again. I know it now. The one who took my life walks the world still, but he has withdrawn. Such a short time ago, I was a girl, then a young woman, in love, then an empress. Now what am I? I remember the last day I saw you, out behind the tower.
Delilah slit a man's throat for a pair of shoes and painted some of the most brilliant portraits of the age, all in the same year. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes sycophants of those around her. All of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game, and now she's an empress. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
When I was 10 years old, bored with my lessons, I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean. Now I'm realizing that the world is more off-kilter than I imagined. Everything has been turned inside out, but I'm not gonna stop fighting until it makes sense again. Karnaka's the southernmost port in the Empire, once proud but fallen into disarray. Under the new Duke, the Grand Serkonan Guard has gotten increasingly oppressive. Beatings and firing squads. The Bloodflies are said to be worse than ever. This is the birthplace of my father. Megan Foster keeps to herself, like she's hiding something. But she helped me escape Dunwall, and for now, I need a place to stay out of sight. Delilah and the Duke made me look like a murderer, using the Crown Killer to butcher my political adversaries. They took what was mine, and I'm gonna get it back, even if I have to burn this city to the ground.
first. Daft old man, this is some shit. Back to that city. What would we have done in the old days?
All sharp metal and shadows, we'd say. The Duke's probably not back from Dunwall yet. If we're lucky, the Howlers will be distracted by some score they're working. You're up. When you're ready to talk, I'll tell you what I know. Why is this here? It's Delilah.
Anton started it just before he was taken. They've got history, but he wouldn't say more. Karnaca looks pretty from a distance, but it's a city on the way down. And the blood flies are bad this year.
I can see why you like her. She's almost as secretive as you. Downtrodden, the poor and forgotten, mudlarks, beggars, and orphans. Who speaks for them?
Always tinkering, painting, or living life with gusto. That's Sokolov.
Dearest Emily, or must I say, your Imperial Majesty, I have something that you and Corvo must hear at the first opportunity. It concerns the murders happening across the Empire, committed by this so-called Crown Killer. When I left Bristol years ago, I swore I'd never again take part in any further political matters. I've done my share of bad things, and some good, before and after the Rat Plague. But here in Karnaca, I've uncovered a terrible conspiracy against you. Here, at the bottom of the Empire, the cobblestones smell of death and corruption. I'm staying with an associate, Megan Foster, aboard her vessel, the Dreadful Whale. We'll leave for Dunwall in the morning, as soon as the tides are willing. I keep thinking of the way sweet Jessamine was stolen from you and your father, and I fear it might be your turn to face such turmoil. I know Corvo would protect you with his life, but please do not trust anyone.
There you are, old man. I was asked to pay you a visit.
Wait, what's What's wrong with you? Megan!
Off we go, Sokolov, to somewhere more private.
The jewel of the South. My father's birthplace.
This was once my world. All things, from the northernmost shores to here, Karnaka in the south. Why do so many have so little? It was never meant to be this way.
Dunwall seems so far away. I'll come back soon, Father. I promise. clumsy. The Duke couldn't have pulled off the coup without someone inside the City Watch.
I knew this world 15 years ago. Some part of me remains, but the world seems strange.
I don't know Duke Luca Abel, but Corvo served under Luca's father and said Theodanus was a good man. Delilah. My aunt, if that's really true. She has a twisted way of looking at the world. So the Crown Killer was a tool of the Duke's coup. The murders had a calculated effect. Sokolov seems so much older now. It looks like the overland route to the Addermeyer Institute goes through the carriage station. You've explained part of it, but what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaca, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
There are reports about tensions rising, corruption, street violence. I didn't give it much mind. Usually the local authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer. All right. I'll get inside. The Crown Killer has to be eliminated, and if the alchemist will cooperate, maybe I can learn something about what happened to Sokolov. Wish me luck.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as dead. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
This Dr. Hypatia. She seems to represent the good that's possible within the Empire.
Few black market shops scattered across the city. Brisk trades in bullets and knives these days. Tensions are high in Karnaca. Things are falling apart and the Grand Guard is roughing up strangers on sight. Avoid them. You'll have to cross Karnaca on foot to reach Addermeyer. Rough going right now, with the riots and firing squads. Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Not yet.
All right, it's your show. Time to head into the city?
Let's go see the streets where my father grew up.
Off we go then.
It won't do to be recognized.
I'd take you to Adamire by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkonos spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
Having more fun here than we were in Dunwall, it seems.
Watch yourself on the way to Adamire. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I'll keep my head down.
This is a good spot. Reach Adamire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Adamire. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
The powerful have been putting the screws to the underclass in Karnaca for years now. And the Grand Guard makes up new laws on the spot. You don't carry yourself like a spoiled royal, you know that? Corvo's influence, I bet. Trying to keep you alive. I've been through a lot too. But I have to say, it's sad about your mother. Sorry.
Coming tonight? You said. Welcome to Karnaca, stranger.
Bet my last coin is
No need to cover your face. There's not much dust from the mines down here at the docks. You'll be okay on the docks, stranger. But watch out past the wall of light.
He's a scale. He's tampered with the balance. So he makes a little extra on every transaction.
Maybe try my luck at dice.
Now, what ship is that out there? You know the skipper?
The dreadful whale. No, it's not on the register. Maybe one of the recent importers from Mordor.
Let's give it a day or two. If she's still there, I can ask a friend who's with the Grand Guard to take a squad on board and conduct a search. Give the crew time to load up whatever contraband they're no doubt waiting on.
Good thought. They give us a piece of the confiscation?
Yeah, we pass it along to another ship at a discount. Then we all split the take.
Just don't forget about me. Loading crates sure beats smoke-flashing houses to kill off the blood flies. Never doing that again. Well, maybe 2 more months here in Karnaca before it gets really bad and I
You still
ship
eat
out
meat?
for Colorado.
All the blood flies and all. I'm not sure it's safe.
Of course I am.
I mean, trust my butcher, but how can you be sure there aren't any of those filthy grubs in my steak?
I just boil everything. Simple as that. Tastes like shoe leather, but it's better than eating blood fly larvae. Am I right?
I only buy meat if I see the animal killed in front of me. And I cook it right away.
That's another solution. I miss the days when you could look at a dinner plate.
That's Adamire in the distance.
Lucius, her brother, was a witch. Even showed them some spells he had hastily scratched in his journal. They took him away.
The way the ocean shimmers.
This was once my world. All things, from the northernmost shores to here, Karnaca in the south.
Let's hope the framing's good. I'm seeing black spots.
He is not the most caring of souls, but he took that orphan boy off the streets. Now the lad calls him father.
You'll be all right here, visitor. Just keep your head down.
Wish I had some rum.
Fewer ships coming into the city. Everyone smells the blood.
Something at the pub and feel a little like myself.
Damn it! I'll get the scars tomorrow.
Your face is covered.
Buy one?
The Grand Guard won't like that. You look like you can take care of yourself. I feel safe. What is wrong with this city?
Which is more than he can say. I miss the time when I could go to sleep without wondering.
I seen a whale once. Scary. But I never forgot it. Your
Outside
face
us,
is
crooked
covered.
cock!
Are you worried someone might recognize you?
Heard they're laying workers off at the fisheries. You looking for work? Yeah, me too.
New boots. Just don't fit right.
Not from around. This nonsense with the Duke and the new Empress. Bad for business.
Why does she want that apartment? Dust everywhere, no matter what you do.
Don't see any signs of feral.
They say Karnaca is the
late.
jewel of sickness. I like this
Be
stuff.
here with the red shark.
Bit hot,
This is
isn't it?
unacceptable. I have a very tight schedule.
Don't worry, we'll make it eventually. If not today, then tomorrow.
Is that a joke? Santiago Fisheries have a reputation to maintain. We have clients all over the Isles. Do I need to remind you that fish is a delicate cargo? We can't afford any delays.
Let's see what you got.
Breakfast of the whole thing.
Hello
Who's
there.
gotta clean it up? Me. Of course.
Don't pick any fights you can't finish.
Why cover your face? Are you worried someone might recognize you?
You're not from here, am I right? Welcome to Karnaca, then. I've been out of ice for 2 weeks now. Customers don't care much for warm lemonade.
I'm getting tired of the sound of my own voice. It's like I'm talking to a stone.
I'm sorry, but you can't be here.
You knew that was supposed to go to us. What are we supposed to do now? We're out of money.
Look at him. He's in on it.
What was your cut, Ramus? gutless merchants are all the same. Hands out, begging and whining.
Tell the truth for once, you lying coward. What did you make on this, Ramos?
Say one more word, Maya.
I'm finished with this guy. Let's rush him.
Ramus, you worm.
Lying sack of shit. Turned on your own people.
That's it. You pushed me. This is your fault.
Here? Huh? What? Guards! Someone!
What happened here?
Manual. Halfway up, a cable broke and we lost 11 workers. They never even made it into the mine. Those cables weren't made to carry so many people. Pack enough of them in, even kids, and it adds up. After that, the sickness spreads through the crew bunkhouses. That woman from Addermeyer, Alexandria Hypatia, she used to treat the workers, but she doesn't come around anymore. So what all this means is that we need more workers. There are always people coming to Serkonos looking for a better life. We'll get them into the mines, if I have to club them over the head myself.
Hard times under the Duke and his Grand Guard. Man has to be ready for anything.
Cheerful song in his head that he learned on the docks. Something about whales and women. Quite humorous, actually. The woman pulled him from the gutters, gave him clean clothes and a job. Now he plans to get rid of her and run the place himself. She filled her father's mind with lies about her sister. His full wrath came down on the unsuspecting child.
Can you imagine being attacked by such a monster out at sea? They're horrible creatures.
We don't normally see many of these beasts this far south. They're like the cold waters to the north. In a day or so, the odor will be tremendous. The guts will burst, then the crabs and gulls will be at it.
So many people trying to get away from Karnaca now. But where are you gonna go? There's money here, even if it's dirty.
This job is my life's blood. Don't try anything funny, whoever you are.
Love you to point the way, help you onto a path. No. Let us be lost here together for a moment. More innocent blood spilled. It doesn't have to be like this. We both know it.
Fellow Serkonans, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. New restrictions are now in place due to the political assassinations conducted in the name of the former Empress, Emily Cauldron, and carried out by the former Royal Protector, Corvo Atano. The Grand Circonan Guard will be stopping and questioning all foreigners and new workers on the streets of Karnaca. Compliance is mandatory.
We're printing new posters soon. That usually brings in a few more workers each week. All I need is a couple more years like 1848. Mining silver had a kind of romantic appeal back then. When I'm out of this racket, I never want to see another dirty face again. With miners, it's all fleas and body odor. If things hadn't fallen apart down here, I might have been able to retire this year.
She told the chemist she had a rat problem. A fine white powder. She'll put it in soup.
Tonight, I'm gonna find out whether it's true that whiskey keeps the blood flies away. Been working too hard. A man needs time to himself. The city's gonna grind me down. These milk-blooded beggars think the mines are rough. Send them to a whaling house for a few months. I think I've got a tooth going. I can smell it.
You start any shit around here, we're jumping in.
I tried living up in Driscoll for a while. Too damn cold. Shitty food.
Fellow Circonans, let us rejoice at the crowning of our new Empress Delilah Caldwin I and the imminent arrival of His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Circonos, now Royal Consort to the Empress. For 3 days following the Duke's return to Karnaca, all official government activity will be put on hold as the Duke recovers from his travels, and additional tariffs will be levied against foot traffic near the Grand Palace.
Hey there. What have you got for me? Oh, you're kind, thank you. If you want to get past that wall of light, I've heard people sneaking through this blood-fly-infested apartment. Going through there will get you to the other side of that Grand Guard checkpoint.
This Battler, the Tivian woman who stooped yesterday to give him a coin.
Let's hope you never need help.
Come here. I have something that might interest you. My name's Mindy Blanchard, and you look like someone who goes into places where you don't belong. Wanna help me with something? You scratch my ass, I'll scratch yours.
I need to get to Addermeyer Institute. Can you help me with that?
Yeah. I know how to do that.
You go get a body for me, and I'll help you with your problem. Don't worry, he's already dead.
A body? That's odd. From where?
The Overseers are holding him at their outpost. They think he was a kind of a witch. I want the body for reasons of my own. Sneak in and take it, then meet me in the old basement below the dentist office near there.
I'll think about it.
There's a basement nobody uses. It's below the dentist office, on the corner just down from the Overseer outpost. Bring the body there. Look for the carriage station where the railway goes into the rock. Meet me at the old basement near there, with the corpse. Don't let anyone see you. I'll give you something good and tell you how to get to Adamire. One way, at least. The guy's been dead less than a day. No stink. Watch out. The Overseers don't mess around.
This is Paolo's second in command, Mindy Blanchard. Early in life, she was someone else.
Come in. If you've found this place, I'll trade with you. This is what I have for upgrading your equipment. You won't regret it. I'll take that deal. Glad we could do business. Come back soon. I mean, if I'm still here.
truth. But he called her a liar to save face.
I have the following announcement. This year's bloodfly concern is the most severe in recent memory. If you encounter a nest or an infested corpse, do not disturb it. Any attempts to practice the funeral rites of the Abbey of the Everyman will be punished severely. Contact the Grand Circonan Guard at once. The guardsmen on site will handle the situation and determine fellow Circonan. In the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. As a response to violent crime and foreign interference in our affairs, travel between districts. And their enforcement duties will be met with the exercise of force. Any complaints as to the behavior of the Grand Guard should be addressed to the nearest guard.
Bloodflies aren't that hard to avoid if you're careful. Just go slow and avoid the nests.
You can find all sorts of good stuff in bloodfly nests, if you're sneaky and you've got the stomach for it. You just need to be very quiet. Don't sneeze or anything.
What happened here?
What? It's infested, all right. Move slowly, stay away from the nests, and try to avoid getting filled with bloodfly venom and eggs.
this place be any different had I not passed from the world? stars are a blessing to linger past your time in the world.
I'm being hunted by half the people in the Empire. Part of me is excited about what happens if they find me.
The corruption is deep, without limits. The Abbey is at war in the fight to save your eternal spirit. Be wary of the outside.
Some kind of trouble? In this part of town? Honestly, why can't they keep all the riffraff in a separate place?
should have brought something to burn down the nests.
It's supposed to fester like that. Well, a little pus is all right, but this? Where am I gonna find a place?
If you're looking, the mines always need new workers.
Now, my brother-in-law tried to get me to sign on with a mining crew. No way
Careful
I'm
with that
dying
sword.
down in a hole.
Vanguard won't like it.
My parents were... Hey! I was thinking of heading to my uncle's farm near Sagunto. You can breathe there. Careful!
Huh? What?
Help!
Miserable rat. I told you what would happen if you reported me. I warned you. Please, give me no choice. Please. It's too late for that, Rapallo. Guess what happens next?
Come back here!
This job ain't so bad. Beats cheating people all day in a bank.
She might be somewhere close. It makes me so nervous. Oh, damn! No use running!
Someone is asking for trouble over there. Come on! I
Show
don't have
yourself
time
and
for
state your
games.
name. Who that was? Hello? Anybody? Don't maybe search the whole
I
place.
saw you.
I don't have time for
No
that.
use hiding.
Leave me alone. Please. I don't feel like talking.
Come on. Won't hurt you. You don't stand a chance anyway.
Sure. I'll find you.
Might have been trading some wages for a bottle of whiskey. Maybe try my luck with dice. She goes, look sharp, alongside, look sharper, and for a ride.
What? Somebody's down.
happens when you're half-starved all the time.
Looking for a fight?
What's going on?
Just a crown killer.
I don't want to die.
Get away!
Stranger.
Let me show you how.
How would you get away so easily?
I think you're so superior.
You're not so
huh?
proud now.
I wonder who that was.
Huh? You're not supposed to be here.
It's what happens when you're half-starved all the time.
Run where you so can, stranger.
We're going anywhere.
Weight in silver.
Take that.
Sure. I missed the time when I could go to sleep without wondering if I'd wake up. I'll break your fist for it.
You won't go more.
I can't stand it.
I'll tell
I
you
won't
that
let you
one
get
easy.
away so easy.
Yeah, you won't get away.
Howard.
Let this be a lesson. Good riddance. He got scared.
Ran away. Come on. Wanna buy one?
An underground market. Illegal trade means weapons and ammunition.
Come in, my friend. I like how you spend.
The familiar parts of the city are starting to feel dodgy. That's no way to live.
I miss the time when I could go to sleep. Wake up. Same nightmare again last night. I wish I could leave this city.
wrong. We're conducting a search for heretical artifacts.
What? Here? Listen, I only need
This area is restricted on the authority of the Abbey. No one is allowed inside.
I doubt I can help you. Whatever you want. I got stung by a bloodfly once. Arm swelled up something awful.
The outsider hasn't gotten to her first. Oh. Dig deep, brother. Remember that the profane seeks to hide itself. You know not the mind of the deviant, for their thoughts are drowned in dark waters. Are we not brothers? That is what... I should have said. Now I feel remorse.
I've seen cities go bad before. Smelled the rot. So have you. 15 years ago in Dunwall. Did you miss it? That year that made you who you are? Don't deny it. Rats in the cradle, black smoke rising from burning bodies, an entire city crying out. Now it's happening again. Welcome back. Welcome home. People like you and the Crown Killer are a part of places like this.
Must draw strength from...
He interrogates his victims with zeal. There is always a confession.
Careful with that sword. The Grand Guard won't like it.
For a moment, she had them convinced she was their niece, just off the boat from Alba. Until they learned their niece's boat had gone down in a storm.